is up, Rocket Nation? Welcome back for another amazing stream of Elden Ring. I appreciate all you guys joining me as today we jump back into that DLC. The one that I might have got a little bit ragey in yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I was the ranty would be a better, it wasn't ragey. Ranty would be a good word for it. I do apologize yesterday, guys. I did let the game get to me. It's one of the few times you'll see a game actually, any time where I encounter bugs and stuff like that. I have problems containing my inner monologue is the best way to say it. So, yeah, I do apologize for yesterday's stream, guys. A little bit on the ranty side, complaining about things, but we're trying to be better today. As today, we're going to be jumping right back into it. I think we're going to switch back to our other build, to be honest. I like this one and all the fire and all that stuff. I think we're going to keep the, I'm going to get rid of the spear. I think the spear just complicated shit. You know what I mean? Just another weapon to switch to. Even though it's a good weapon, I think that my backhand blades is where that's where my heart is right now. That's where my heart is. That's where my heart is. And I feel like the best way to take advantage of the backhand blades, because they hit so often, is definitely to go back to bleed. I feel like that's our build. That's our build the rest of the way through, I think. Mirko says, Rockitsauce, by the way, how did you do the orange tornado with your name showing? Would you be into more teaching at some point? Blinks. I don't even remember how I did it. I did it in the fusion page in DaVinci Resolve. I don't remember how I did it. I remember I stumbled upon, I'm trying to think, it was an Ember. Was it an Ember, or there was an effect that I found that I stumbled across in DaVinci Resolve, and that video literally took me forever to make, because that is basically broken up from an entire video of like a 20-minute long video of an actual launch that took place, and I cut it up and then did the graphics for it. So yeah, it was a chore. Not gonna make, it was not easy. I want to say that whole video overall probably took me 12 hours just because of having to figure everything out. But I don't remember. I'd have to go back through and actually figure it out again. I'm sure that I have the original. I don't think I have the DaVinci Project anymore, which is unfortunate because I've switched computers since then. So my guess is that I don't have the DaVinci Project. If I had the project, I could retrace my steps. Essentially, now I'd be going back in and figuring it out all over again. Data overwritten. If I not explain to you guys how my brain works, okay? There's data goes in and it stays there. But then when more data comes in, it gets deleted. Mirko, if I can, maybe I'll put some thought into it and see if I can't remember. It wouldn't be bad to go back through and maybe do a new intro. Maybe we could do something new for the intro. Groot, what up, buddy? How are you? Goob says, I'm going to spend this 1,000 channel points. You're going to choose the color. I'm picking it. I'm picking the color. What a guy. That's like he just bought me a drink. That's kind of what that was. He just bought me a drink. All right. Echo. Change studio lights to...
I don't know how to say.
Should know that one. Change studio lights to gold. Echo. Change studio lights to gold.
Okay.
Nah. Echo. Change studio lights to green.
Okay.
Echo. Change studio lights to gray.
Okay.
Hey, here you go. Okay. I'm going with gray today. I'm going with gray. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. Group says, Mirko, there's a lot of great tutorials on DaVinci Resolve. Might give some thought or some hints on how to. I do know that I use the fusion page, and I do know that I literally latched onto, I want to say it was like embers or something like that was the effect that I gravitated towards. I want to say it was that. But when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then I put a glow on it. And I remember that I turned up the particles to like 100%, which is a lot of particles. I want to say for rendering the video, I think that small video took like a half hour to render because there was so much going on in the fusion page. And it was one of the very first times I actually jumped into Fusion and learned how, like, taught myself something. The Fusion page is so fucking powerful in DaVinci Resolve, in case you guys don't know. Like, it's fucking nuts. The shit that you can do in it. But it doesn't work the way my mind works, is the only way I can put it. Like, when you talk about something along the line... Well, you know what? It's not even the way my brain works. I think it's the way that I've learned to do things in the past. And that's with layers and stuff like that. And it uses nodes rather than layers. Now, I think nodes are probably more intuitive. And a node is... Essentially, you don't have to stack layers on top of things. Instead, you use a node to make an effect happen. And so I might use a node to put in a text over top of it, rather than adding a layer and then that layer would only contain the text or whatever. So it's a different way of doing things. I think it's probably for somebody who doesn't know anything and has never used like Adobe Premiere or something along them lines, or a lot of other editing software out there. Most of the time they teach you in the fashion of layers. So if you've already learned that, it's like shit. But there, DaVinci has an absolutely insane amount of content creators that are dedicated to just it. I wish that off the top of my head I could tell you their names. I feel bad that I can't, but hold on one second. I'm actually gonna, let me pull up my YouTubes. I'm on my personal browser now. I have some that I actually that I follow. You know what? Why don't I just search up DaVinci Resolve? Because I know that two of them will probably be the very first ones that show up. There's a few newer editors and stuff like that that have popped up that are actually pretty good too. And now literally I don't see either of them in the first 12 videos. Right here's one. Mr. Alex Tech. Yes, this guy, I really like him. He has some good ones. He also does some now let me actually head over to his channel real quick and I'll get you a link and put it in chat for you. Mr. Alex Tech he's cool because he'll give you quick tutorials on how to do some things. But not only that, he also provides things like presets and stuff like that. I don't know if he charges for them now, but he never used to. There's a link over to Mr. Alex Tech. He's a great DaVinci Resolve creator. And there's one more. Yes, Casey Ferris. Here's another one for you in case anybody's interested. Thank you. You're welcome, Mirko. Right there is Casey Ferris. He's going to probably give you a little bit more in-depth tutorials than what you would get from Mr. Alex Tech. But Mr. Alex Tech also offers something else outside of just, you know, a tutorial. And his are obviously a little bit quicker too, seeing as how they're not as in-depth. But his are very, and I'm talking about Mr. Alex Tech now. He does his videos, but then also offers other things like the presets and stuff that just are great quality of life features for DaVinci that I don't actually make any use of, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't actually make any use of them. But there's a couple of great creators. These guys are actually really good. If you guys looking to get into DaVinci Resolve, I think those two creators are a great place to start. And then just do a search for DaVinci Resolve tutorials, and you're going to find that now... The thing about DaVinci Resolve that is so wonderful is that it's free, and well, it does have a paid version, but the free version gives you 95% of what can be done with DaVinci Resolve. And DaVinci Resolve isn't just like, here's an editing software, you know, to just quickly put a video up. This can go anywhere from, I'm a basic bitch Rockitsauce that's just cutting up videos and then posting them to YouTube, to I can make a full feature-length film with this software. I can edit it and do color grading, everything. A lot of people that get into using something like Adobe Premiere and stuff like that, they'll use Adobe Premiere to actually edit their videos and everything. But then before they're done, they'll export it, import it into DaVinci Resolve, and do their color grading in DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve probably has the best color grading tools out there, bar none, period. Very, very amazing. Also, the Fusion page, like I said, is insane. The things that you're able to do with it, I just don't have enough time to learn. I wish I had more time to learn about DaVinci. So I feel like there's definitely, if I took the time to learn, I probably could up the production value of things by at least a tenfold. Probably. But DaVinci's actually very amazing. Highly encourage anybody who is interested in doing any editing or whatnot. Give it a check. Give it a try. It's free. Just go to I believe it's blackmagic.com. Blackmagic.com. No, that's sounds like it's going to take you to the wrong kind of website. It's not. It's going to take you to DaVinci Resolve's website. All right. Correct, says Gubin. Correct. It is going to take you to the wrong site. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Today we're going to jump back in. I think we're actually going to do a quick respec. I think we're going to go into, we're going to go back to bleed. I think we're going to go back to bleed. We'll go with the minimums that we were going to go in everything. And I think that anything left over that we would have put into faith, we're probably going to dump into endurance just so that we can use that stab that I always use with the backhand blades. Use those a lot. But all right, I'm going to fire up the game right now. Let's get into it. Thank you both. Marco, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime, my friend. Yeah, I was watching back the videos yesterday because, I mean, I semi-watch back the streams as I'm editing them. And I don't really like to watch myself. So there'll be some things that I watch about a stream. But I was wondering as the stream ended, I'm like, man, I feel like I was a little bit ranty today. Not gonna lie, I apologize, guys. It was a rough one yesterday. I don't know if I'm not getting enough sleep or not, but I was fucking crabby as shit playing this yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I was angry. Today, I wake up and I can't fucking wait to play. This is what Elden Ring does to you, though. You're like, God damn it. I can't suggest that anybody buy this. I hate this. And then the next day, you're like, I want to fucking play it right now. Can I just play it? I'm not gonna lie. I did play some when I got home from work. Woo! That music, though. I did play as soon as I got home last night. I started a new character. For those that don't know, outside of playing here on stream, I have been playing this guy right here. I did have another one that I was playing outside of stream. I'm trying to figure out what is the fastest. I want to make a video. I want to make a YouTube video on the fastest way to get to the DLC. So I've been kind of trying it with another character. And then I ended up just playing with the other character and making my way through. But so I deleted that character. This is now Ragnarok it. And I'm at an hour and 48 minutes. And I'm still not to the point where I think that I can go and beat Moog. So it's definitely, I'm trying not to use exploits or anything like that. I'm trying not to use exploits, but you can see right here, that's Ragnarok it, my main character that I've been using now. An hour and 48 minutes in. I think I probably got another hour before I would be ready to actually jump into the DLC. But I would like to make a YouTube video on the fastest way to actually get into the DLC from a character starting from scratch with a wretch with zero clothes or nothing on, just a club in your hand, just a baseball bat. Groot says, I have only gotten obsessed with one game back during my first playthrough of Dying Light. Dying Light's a fucking amazing game, man. Don't feel bad about that one. That one's a dope ass game. God, what the fuck happened with Dying Light 2? I mean, still a good game. I still have fun with Dying Light 2. But where it came from Dying Light 1, it lost its soul, is the way it feels. There was a soul to Dying Light 1. Like, you felt it when you played it, and then it just, I don't know. And then you play Dying Light 2, it doesn't feel like the same game. I feel like sequels should feel like the original, but give you something extra, you know what I mean? Build on that. But yeah, I was dreaming about the beat that fucking game. I know it, right, Groot? That was a dope game. Dead Island 2 is good too. Is it? I have not played Dead Island 2 yet. Wait, is that the newest one that came out? Dead Island. What was the other one? Dead Island Riptide or something like that was the other one. Kind gentlemen, what up? How are you today? Good to see you, buddy. What up, though? I've been playing Callisto Protocol. It's pretty good. Beautiful game. Glad to see that they were able to fix some of the issues from launch. That's the only reason why I didn't buy that game, the issues. that it had at launch. I didn't buy it for that reason. I've got a new weapon. What's your new weapon? Wait, don't say. Is it a boss weapon? Is it something I shouldn't know about? It's free on Xbox Game Pass. Nice. Is it Callisto Protocol is? Well, that's Jesus. Xbox Game Pass is. I don't know how they sustain. Is what I don't understand how they sustain the Game Pass. It's something you should know. It's something I don't want to. If it's something I should know, then it's something I don't want to. But I want to. Mentally, I want to, but I don't want to. That and Dead Island 2 are both free. Damn. Like, how do they sustain? I don't understand it. It's unreal to me. It's Renala's greatswords. Oh, I have those. Yep, we have them. Oh yeah, we have to go back and get our stupid. We have to go get our souls before we do anything else. They should be right here. Right there. Hey, asshole! Hey, asshole, you! All right, we got those. There was only 525,000 on the line right there. Only 525,000. Really like the Ash of War and the overall moveset. Yeah, well, I really like the moveset for all of the new, the great swords are dope. The what is it? Light great swords is what they're called. Light great swords. They're so badass. We haven't gotten a hold on. Yeah, there's no Daylight Catacombs. Is that this place? Oh, you know what? I don't think we can leave right now because we're too far into this bitch. We're all the way in this bitch, aren't they? We went down two different elevators, haven't we? Are we heavy? Oh, it sounds like we're actually heavy. Hey, bitch! Super dark in these here dark tunnels. Full screen that shit. Yeah, I really like the moveset for the light greatswords, period. It almost feels like a, or at least the one that we used, almost feels like a, wow, the reach, really? Okay, now you're just gonna follow it up with a shot. It almost feels like a rapier. That's the way they almost feel like to me. I really, really like them. You are, you're absolutely right. You're not wrong. Let's put it that way. We upgraded one of the light ones, didn't we? I heard it. Get shit on. That one gave us so many runes. Did anybody happen to see how many runes that one gave us? Because holy shit. It was like 15,000 runes right there. We did get this new sword here yesterday. Rakasha's Great Katana. Great Katanas are pretty fun as well. I feel like, did we upgrade the one light great sword? It was right next to Renala's. Yeah, no, we didn't. Yeah, we did. Milady. Milady felt really, really good too. That one felt really good. We're actually making our way out of here to go. We're gonna go respec, and I'm not exactly going back to our previous build, but we're definitely we're gonna reel it back. Look at this asshole. He's got the glowy eyes too. How much did he give us? 16,000. Unreal. Unreal. How do I get out of here? Get out of the air. I'm not gonna lie, we are kind of frying with this build too, but I don't know if it's so much because of the build as it is that these fucking backhand blades are just so good. I absolutely love the backhand blades. This is where my heart is now, is in the backhand blades. All right, we'll just keep our runes that we have right now because I don't know what exactly what else we're gonna do, but once we get up out of here, we'll go respec, we'll come back and we'll finish off this dungeon here, and then we'll go on from there. I'm not gonna make, it's not gonna be too big of a difference as far as the build goes, other than I'm gonna pull from faith. I just don't ever use, I don't see the point of other than maxing damage, I don't see the point of building faith. And wait, no, we got to go to the right here. Other than for building damage, I don't like faith. I don't like the incantations. I feel like they just take so long to cast, and they just feels clunky using them. That's why I can't get into them. And I was thinking about this at work. It's like I'm always trying to like I want to be able to do everything, but there's certain things that I will never use. I don't use other than buffing before a fight. I'm just, it's not me. It's not me. Put a weapon in my hand and allow me to just get good with the weapons is probably my strong suit.
Now.
So we needed, what was it? We needed 15 strength no matter what, right? I think we went 22 for the in case we wanted to use the blasphemous blade. I'm pretty sure that's what we did. We need minimum of, what do you need? 25 to cast Golden Vow. We need 11 in order to wield one of the weapons. Dexterity, we can run up to 80. That's for maximum damage. If we have any left over, we can put some back into dexterity. Endurance is at 40. We'll start there for endurance. I don't think we need any more than 20 mind. Does that give us the 60 that we need for vigor? It does. And then anything left over go into endurance. Holy shit, that's a lot of endurance, bud. It's, you see how big its blue bar is? I mean, its green bar? It's insane. Is there anything else that I needed? You know, we might as well pull from here and then... No, we did need 22 in strength for something. I forget what it is. But that'll give us 65 endurance still. We didn't need anything else for intelligence, did we? I almost, because of Kind Gentleman and his talk, you guys always give me ideas, and I'm like, oh, I want to try that. I want to try that. What is the minimum intelligence, Kind Gentleman, for Ronala's blades? What's the minimum intelligence for that? It scales with intelligence, though, doesn't it? Better than everything else? I could be wrong in that. I think I just assumed that because 16, it's only 5. Endurance still 20 higher, 16 right there. Then we can actually use it. Also 16 faith. I got 25 faith because I want to be able to cast Golden Vow without using a flask for it, specifically for it. Of course, we probably do want some arcane, right? Because seeing as how this is, we're going back sort of our bleed build. Bleed. So we are losing something if we don't put any in arcane. We lose the amount of blood buildup. I wish I could see right now what the blood. This is something that I feel like it could. They could definitely help. Like if I could bring up another screen with all of my equipment on it right here behind my fat head. If I was to do that, and be able to look at what do you call it? Like my equipment and see the changes in my equipment based on the where I was putting my points. I think that would be dope. That would be nice. Let's back out real quick. I'm thinking that's probably going to be the way that we go, though.
Not alarmed.
I get it. You will birth me anew. I get it. I've been here 1,000 times, lady. Thousands. Literally thousands. We're going to let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think I am going to keep the daggers. I think I am going to use the daggers. I think we'll move this to the back spot. I don't really like having 3 items in the other hand, having to switch between them. Like I said, I'm simple smooth brain. We'll go with that. And then the daggers would be my first option for having in the front hand. And then shield if I did decide I wanted to do guard counters. And we'll switch the daggers over to bleed, that over to bleed. We can do that right now. Right now. Wow, I can't believe. I mean, it's not like it's blasphemous blade amount of, or I'm not blasphemous blade, but it's not like sort of night and flame requirements, but still 16 intelligence, 16 faith is kind of crazy. Ashes of War. We want to keep the piercing throw. Let's just undo that. Let's just undo this as well. And then this, we want definitely the blind spot. We're going to switch it over to blood. I definitely want this blood, but I'm wondering, do we... I don't think I want this, this throw or whatever. Oh, we could do Bloodhound Step. That would be pretty badass. What if we put Bloodhound Step as the Ash of War on that? That could be cool. What other one would I want? Bloodblade, wound self. Yeah, that's the one where you wound yourself and throw it. I don't want that one. Bloody slash wounds yourself too, right? Blood oath skill granted to the Lord of Blood from a low stance. Coat the blade in your own blood. Yeah. Wound self and coat the armament. No, I don't want that. Blood tax. That could be pretty cool with it. If you put blood tax on it and blood, does that... No, it does not give you... Well, I guess I have to... Here, let's do this. I can't do that. Let's just go with the original. What is the blood buildup? 34. So it's... You don't like... You're not able to multiply the amount of blood that you add to it. All right, you know what? Let's go with blood tax. With the blood affinity. Okay, I guess I have to undo it and then do it again. Right here. Blood. You steal HP with this too, don't you? Throw armament. Oh, okay. Maybe it's... Did I not put on the Ash of War? Oh, wait. No, I'm... Wait, what? It still shows piercing throw as the weapon art. Blood tax. Twist to build power, then unleash a fury of thrusts that rob the target of both their blood and their HP. So you steal their HP, I do believe, with blood tax. If I'm not mistaken. All right. So there's the weapons are set. I do want to check minimum requirements for what was it? Milady needed, yeah, that was just strength and dex. We're good on that. 15 strength for that. This is 12 strength for that. We might even make use of Rockitsauce's great katana. We might upgrade that one a little bit. Because it's new. Because it's new! Is there anything else?
Ah, is it thy...
I think that's it.
Now.
I mean, it's what's so good is if we don't use arcane, it's essentially points we don't have to worry about, you know? It's points that can go somewhere else, allowing us to hit minimums like 25 in faith, even though we're not really using faith. Other than just for buffs. So that would be what? 16 here. Dexterity definitely going to be 80. Strength's got to be 22. Endurance, maybe we just keep endurance at 40. We get an extra 20. That mine go here to 20. This would run to 60. And then give the rest to arcane. Get to 29 arcane. That isn't horrible. And arcane does actually increase. Each point of arcane increases our overall damage too. Because even though it's not good scaling, it still does our weapon scale in arcane now because they have blood. So I think maybe that might be the way to go for right now. And then for the most gains from here on out, I think it would probably be better to go into arcane from here on out. I believe Rellana's I keep wanting to say Rellana's blades, I do believe they can be I believe they do get scaling off of dexterity too, so it's not like it's a waste to put it in dexterity to get them. That works for me. All right, let's do it. I like it. Here we go.
Thou art Marika.
We've done it. Get her out of here. All right. So now, back to the DLC. Where's those catacombs at? Is that one? Is that? I think that's it, right? Daylight catacombs. There's only one catacomb so far, so yes, that's it. There's only one. There can be only one. All right. So I'm thinking, Let's go shit on everything. You know what? We never have done. We didn't look on the. Okay, so no, you can't lift up the elevator and then get a passage behind it. Also, light up the world. And let's get her on. Obviously, blood's not going to be good in here, that's for sure. Ow. Ow. Get out of the air. Oh, I didn't even do talismans at all. Talismans is another one I need to do. I didn't even think about that. So let's adjust the talismans too. I think this is definitely a keeper. I do want to do, I think I want to switch up and go Alexander's, the Shard of Alexander. That's 15% extra damage on our, on that backstab that we do, because I use it so often. Rotten Wing Insignia Sword, I feel like could be really, really good in this build as well. I'm not sure why it didn't exit out there. And maybe Lord of Blood's Exaltation or the Taker's cameo. We could go Crusader's Insignia too while we're out just mobbing around the world, going from enemy to enemy. That's we checked it yesterday, it was 15%, I do believe, for the Crusade Insignia, and that lasts for 20 seconds. That's a lot of damage, bud. Damage bonus! Get me in there! We'll just drop off, no reason. There's just something about these blades that make me happy. There's something about them. I don't like this guy at all. Oh, they literally turn around and come back at you. Oh my God. Dude, this guy just literally... What the fuck, man? What the fuck is with this DLC? What is with this? Dude, what the shit? Just rain down these fucking things from point blank range so fast and insta dead. Just instantly died. What the fuck, man? It's... Wow. We do have, I forgot, we got a Shadow Tree fragment that we could use. So now we're up to 11 for our Shadow Tree blessing.